Alright, so we're about to start descending Rooney Valley Trail. This is a trail just inside Lakewood, on the west end of Lakewood on Green Mountain. It's a really great flow trail, pretty easy to access. The hardest part is climbing up, and there's not a lot of shade up here, but it's just a great ride. So, here we go. And there's some ruts here, but it's pretty dry right now. It was a little too wet to ride, honestly, a couple days ago. But today it should be dry enough. As you can see, all kind of the muddy spots where it's been raining. Definitely not an area you want to go over the edge on. Want to keep an eye out for other riders. This isn't a great climb, but people do climb it. Both hikers, runners, other bikers. So we just want to control our speed and make sure we're looking ahead for those folks. Looks like my bike wants to talk to me today. Rest for our calves there. As you can see here, the braking bumps are kind of bad right now, but understandably so. These are some pretty tight switchbacks. I've been fighting the urge to lean back on those turns a lot. When I initially learned to mountain bike, I used to always get way far back, but as I've gotten better and taken some classes and stuff, I started to realize that there's really a lot of benefit in being forward on your bike, especially if you're going to have to stop, because you're able to control your front wheel a lot better. Of course, you don't want to go over the handlebars, but gives you a lot more control. No one ahead of us. Beautiful views from up here, just insane, and really nice flow. I mean, not technical in the least. The only thing you got to worry about is washing out on the loose stuff, but if you control it through that, just great flow trail if you're into that. Little windy section right here. Whew. Made it. It's been super easy for me to wash out on some of those sections. There's been a lot of like loose dirt, and if I take my speed in too fast, sometimes I just grab the brakes too hard and boom, slide out right there. Now we are in the shade right now. It's only because it's so early in the morning. It's about 6 or 7 in the morning. But as it starts to become daylight, it can be really hot out here, so just be careful. You also want to watch out for rattlesnakes. Not that I've seen them on green, but it is Colorado, and this is an area where they could be. There's also a fair amount of deer on this mountain. Just want to make sure we give them the respect and distance that they deserve. Nice little switchback here. I used to walk a lot of these switchbacks, but getting better. And there's no shame in walking these, especially at this height or elevation. Give the calves a little rest there, because we are going down. Say take any chances to kind of stretch your legs, get the calves unflexed, because it is a long, fun descent here. Alright, here's the hardest switchback in my opinion. Made it. Alright, so as you can kind of see ahead of us there, just a little bit of windy section ahead. Pretty fun. Then there will be the steepest descent and a lot of blind corners, but you know, we just respect the distance. My calves are starting to just get tired. A lot of time on the pedals. This has just been so great. Not a soul in sight. All right. Rest, shake it out. A little bit on the brakes around here just because I can't see anyone coming. There's not a lot of distance to stop if someone does show up. Coming around the corner. Nice. All clear. Coming around the corner. Coming around the corner. All right. So this is officially the bottom of Rooney. We're going to take Rooney Valley Extension over here to our left. And this will actually take us pretty much back to the entrance to the trail. Now the big question in my mind is, how rutted out is this going to be? Not too bad so far. There's one section I gotta watch out for that I know is rutted. Now this part of the trail, people ride both ways. I'm just kind of riding it the natural way that takes me back to my car, but you can ride it both ways too. A little bit of ruts right there. So I think it was at the bottom of one of these next hills here. 2 or 3 valleys. Excuse me. All right. As you can see, are just one of the best views, in my opinion, on Green Mountain. And there's another biker. Oh, hey. Morning. Yeah, have a good one. So steep section right here, and then the ruts are at the bottom here, so I'm really going to control my speed on this because these ruts have thrown me off before. And there's the rut of doom, and up we go. So you could have carried more speed through there if you weren't on the, if I wasn't on the brakes so much, but with that rut there, it's just such an unknown. Decided to just kind of let it flow. Luckily, it's had about a day to really dry out this weekend. Really a sunny day last weekend. Here's one of my favorite sections right here. Just really like that kind of big rock and root combo right there. So now we're kind of approaching the south side of Green Mountain. There's going to be a couple more, to not to overuse the phrase, but punchy climbs on this side. But other than that, as you can see, just beautiful single track. And braking bumps, oh my god. Understandably so. And I can't tell how good this is. Yeah, a little bit of ruts right there. I would have like to carry some momentum, but oh well. Punching up this climb. One or two more of those and we'll be done. I think this last hill right here. So this is kind of the extension, maybe called Rooney Valley Alt, or Rooney Valley Extension. And we've just ridden all of Rooney Valley. I'm about to complete the extension part right here. Trail, look at that. Ooh, braking bumps are brutal today. Not that I'm helping, but and now we're kind of merging up. This is kind of the official end of the trail, and then what we're going to do down here is we're going to take a right and head right back to the exit. Oh, it's loose. And here we are. That's the end of Rooney Valley. Now we're back at the Green Mountain Trail.